Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Jen's Junk. My name is Jen. For those of you who have watched my videos before, welcome back. For those of you who are just tuning in, thank you for taking the time to check out this video. So this morning, us Star Wars fans woke up to some very sad news that David Prowse, who was the man inside Vader's costume, had passed away at the age of 85. And so today I just wanted to share some of my thoughts about him and his character because, you know, he and Darth Vader meant so much to me growing up, and he means a lot of different things for a lot of different people in the fandom right now. And so I just wanted to kind of put my thoughts on here real quick. And so this morning I happened to be up switching between Twitter and YouTube and Instagram, and I saw the news that David Prowse had passed away from a brief illness, is what they had said. And I think he had been ill for quite some time, so they weren't very specific what he had passed away of. But it was very sad news, and you know, I grew up during the original trilogy, so seriously, Star Wars has been a part of my life for my whole life. And Darth Vader is probably one of my top 10 favorite characters in the whole Skywalker saga. And even though James Earl Jones did the voice for Darth Vader in the movies, David Prowse was the man behind the mask. And because of him, as a child, I was scared of Vader. I was scared of Darth Vader. He was scary as a kid, but popular too. Everybody wanted to be him for Halloween, and you know, of course, back then we didn't have the technology that we do now. So I remember we would use plastic bats, and you know, for the lightsaber fights, you know, with our next door neighbor friends, and you know, our Jedi capes, or you know, Darth Vader cape would be a beach towel or something. So yeah, we're talking 80s. And so, you know, just as a kid, you know, it was just so much fun, you know, being into Star Wars. And Dave Prowse inside that costume really made Darth Vader. The way he moved, all the subtle movements, his walk, the way that he flourished his cape, it all added to the character. And I think that, you know, that affected a lot of people. And Darth Vader, even if you haven't seen the Star Wars movies, you know who Darth Vader is. And Dave Prowse was the man behind the mask. And so he will be greatly missed by everybody. And so I, like so many other Star Wars fans, feel very heavy-hearted today by this loss. And of course, in another month, we have another loss, another anniversary of our dear Carrie Fisher as well. And I will have a video going up on that day, so stay tuned. But onto something a little bit more joyful, I thought, in memory of Dave Prowse and Darth Vader, I would share with you a little bit of my Darth Vader collection. And it's not very big, actually, and I am actually quite shocked of my lack of Darth Vader items. I find it very disturbing. So we're gonna start with this mug, or this cup, that I received as a gift, and it came with a Luke Skywalker mug as well. And it's just very fun. I collect mugs. It says a very, very famous quote that many people still misuse, say it wrong. "No, I am your father." That very famous scene in The Empire Strikes Back, which is probably one of my favorite scenes in the whole Skywalker saga, was that revelation. And so here is the mug, and it says the same thing on the back. We've got the Empire symbol, and of course Darth Vader. and the inside of the cup is just your basic white. But I just thought I would share that with you. I have that mug of Darth Vader. The other one I have is, I have several keychains, but I couldn't find them all. So I found this one. This one I just recently picked up at Five Below. It's a bag charm, so you can put it on your bag, on your purse, your backpack. And I showed it previously in one of my videos as well, in one of my Five Below hauls. Very cool. The detail on this is pretty awesome. And then this I picked up, years ago, and I think it was from Target in the dollar bins or something. And it says, "You don't know the power of the dark side." And it still has the wrapping on it, the plastic on it, and then it has Darth Vader. And so it's a wall sign, or you could use it, you know, by your computer for your mouse, which is kind of what I was doing. So this was just something really cool that I picked up in the dollar bins at Target many years ago. I can't even remember when. The next item is one of my favorites, and it is this very cool and comfy pillow. And this I found at Kohl's, and I just love the detail in it, and it's just a very cool pillow. It has the cat hair all over it from my cat, so sorry about that. But just a very cool thing that I picked up, and I believe this was during the time when The Force Awakens was released. I got a bunch of home decor, and this was one of the things that I picked up, was this Darth Vader pillow, and I have it downstairs on the couch, so I thought I would bring it up to show you guys. And then I also have, it's still in storage, but I do have a Darth Vader toaster that I had gotten from Kohl's as well years ago. And it actually, when you put your toast in, I wish I had it with me, or a picture, but it's just actually the helmet of Darth Vader. And you put your bread in, and then it comes out with Star Wars on it. And it was just kind of a very cool find, but I got that years ago at Kohl's as well. And then the last thing I'm going to show you guys today is my Darth Vader comic collection from Marvel. And again, these all were the big thing around, I think it was around when The Force Awakens came out, and Marvel came out with all these different Star Wars different series, and Darth Vader was a series that I had started to collect. I didn't collect all of them, but I did start the collection. And this is the first issue, so I just want to give you a close-up of this. The artwork is phenomenal, so I'm just going to have to show you a little bit here. So it starts here, and just to kind of flip through to give you an idea, that's a very cool illustration. Darth Vader, Jabba the Hutt. I'm just flipping through here randomly so you can kind of see the illustrations, but this is the first one here, and there's the back. And this is from 2016, so it was a while ago. So this is issue 1, Marvel, True Believers, Star Wars, Darth Vader. So I do have a bunch of my comics that I pulled out of storage, and I will be doing a video coming up of the comics that I do have from Star Wars. That will probably be part of my Vlogmas that I will be partaking in this year for the very first time. So stay tuned for that. That will be very exciting. And I just wanted to show you some of the items that I have out currently of Darth Vader, and just very sad news for the Star Wars community today of the passing of Dave Prowse. So rest in peace, may the Force be with you, and say hi to Kenny Baker and Carrie Fisher and Peter Mayhew. It's rough. But anyways, on a lighter note, thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. I appreciate your continued support. Please leave me a comment below. Let me know your thoughts on Dave Prowse or any memories you have of him. Unfortunately, I never had a chance to meet him, but I've heard a lot of stories of people who have, and they said that he was just a very nice, gentle guy. The closest contact I came personally with Dave Prowse was on Twitter. He had actually followed me for a bit of time, which was really, really cool. And he also retweeted some of my tweets. So that's my claim to fame, or the closest I came to Dave Prowse. And so that was really cool. But he will be missed for sure, for sure. So thank you again, you guys. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you enjoyed this video and you like all things Star Wars and more things. And also give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And this is just a little bit of my collection that I have out. So hope you enjoyed, and I can also be found on Twitter and Instagram, and that information is on my About page as well as in the description box below. Thank you guys again for watching, and we'll see you soon. May the Force be with us all.